let's move on to Brad Riddell versus Rafael Fiziev. Now, this is a really, really interesting one. Again, £135. Now, you know, if you've watched this before, you know I'm a huge fan of Rafael Fiziev. He's just kind of ridiculously good. Now, don't get me wrong, this one's a pick and fight and very close on paper. Obviously, you know, we saw the fight against Bobby Green recently for Rafael Fiziev. That was just a stand-up war, and it went to a decision. It was a close fight, but we've now seen how good Bobby Green is, where he just starched raging Al Iaquinta. You know what I mean? So look, I think Fiziev has the slight edge in striking, honestly. I think I'll give him the edge in striking over just about anybody. And if Riddell wants to take this down, he's got his work cut out for him, because Fiziev actually has 100% takedown defense, which is absolutely crazy. But by the same token, you know, Fiziev very rarely engages in grappling competitions, so that's why he's gonna, you know, he's gonna have that stat, and he is difficult to take down. What Fiziev can do with his body is is ridiculous. It's just his balance and the way that he can move out of the way of things is absolutely insane. Now, Fiziev has lost once by knockout, and that was a spinning back kick by Magomed Mustafayev. Yeah, and who incidentally did beat Riddell in a split decision. But I don't think that necessarily constitutes a kind of compromised chin, because it was the shot to the body that opened up the TKO really for him. Now, Riddell has also never lost by knockout or TKO. So, in this fight, the safest bet is 2.88 on the decision. That is a no-brainer, right? If you want to bet safe, if you want to bet on a result that's probably going to happen, take Fiziev by decision. Now, I see that both of these guys, they win 50% or more of their fights by knockout. So, which makes it a coin toss for me, because one of these two is winning this fight. One of these two men is going to win this fight, unless it's a draw, which is very rare. I'm not going to discount that. That's like betting on zeros in roulette. I'm not doing that. Anyway. Yeah, so better than 50% of the time, when these two win, they win by knockout. So one of these two is winning. So I'm going to go with the higher odds, because you're getting 4.33. Rafael Fiziev to win by knockout, 4.33. I think we're going to see something quite spectacular. The only reason I'm going with Fiziev is because I do feel like he has a slight edge in the striking. I'm not discounting Brad Riddell at all. He's so good. Riddell is so good. I would not be surprised to see Riddell get the fight to the ground and get some ground and pound going. But I am putting my money on Rafael Fiziev, 4.33 to get the knockout, and that one is going on the bet slip. And just to see what I think about the main event between Rob Font and Jose Aldo, please head over to the Patreon. Details are just up here. The Burt Locker on Patreon. Basically, you know, you get loads of extra content, early access to picks, all that kind of good stuff. Like loads of content on there, and it's a really good time. And it's a really great way to support what I'm doing here, just because I want to try and, you know, keep progressing. I want to keep moving forward like a shark. I don't want to die, you know. Well, no one wants it, but either way, head on over if you want to support the podcast. Anyway, thank you very much.